I think we're online now. Guys, I am live. So tell me if it's working for you, if it's not working for you. Let's get some lights on. What up? We need more green screen. There. Turn it. Boom, gone. All right, tell me in the chat if you can see me, if you can hear me. If you can hear me, clap twice. That's 2 clap emojis. It works. It works. Yeah. All right, so the people that won't know, I gotta update it on my website, don't I? Ah, come on. My computer is lagging hard with this the online stream. Hot live. At bit.ly/STAV YouTube. That's the fast way to get to my YouTube page. Okay, what's up, everybody? Oh, Cole Maher, you guys win. That double clap emoji, you win. I love that. Yeah, publish my website. Here it comes. Are you ready? All right, what's up? Mad short lesson today. It is next level short. Okay, I'm more so here just to kind of guide you in the right direction. Some of the feedback that I got from my survey is that we were going fast, and one thing that I realized is that normally when I have science class, we do science, and then a test during science class. And what I've been doing is telling you to do tests outside of the time that I've scheduled for science. So what I'm going to do is use this time to do your science test. And I did this on Monday with my class, and I did see a good amount of results. So we're going to try this. And yeah, so if you're in the chat and this is working, tell me if it's lagging or not, because last time it lagged a lot. So I made some changes, and I'm feeling good about what we got. So let me know in the chat if it's laggy or if it's good. Give me a rating out of 10. 1, MrStav, I can't even understand you. 10, perfect. This is the best ever. And 5 is pretty good. Okay? So hit me up in the chat. And also what I want to do is I want to see how long the delay is. So what I'll do is as soon as I see it pop up in the chat, I'll shout that out, and then you'll know how much of a delay there is. Okay? Oh, Aris and Jubile just said no, it's not laggy. That's a good thing. Excellent. Not laggy. Thank you, Maher. Zane, no lag. Awesome. I think I just read that in the wrong order, though. Okay, before I begin my science lesson, I want to shout out to everybody who is watching. What do we got? We got 8.5s. 8. 6, Nathaniel. Nathaniel's a hard marker. Appreciate those 8s. 8 out of 10, Aris. I love it. Okay, so before I move on, I want to stop and I want to ask you to please go to MrStav.ca/physed. Okay, and I need you to click on the big pink button. Okay, it's pink, and then when you hover over it, it's purple. Okay? Mr. Gilbert is crushing it. He is doing amazing work, and I appreciate him so much. He is the man. And he's got a special appearance from a dog in his video this week. So he is posting things for you to do every week, and it's not like intense, like kill yourself stuff. It is stuff that you should be doing at home. Like, you do need to be active. You need to be alive. So he's got a core workout here for you. He's got some standing long jump. He's popping out 3 lessons a week. This guy is working hard. He's a beast. Okay? So you can go back, but at least show him some love. Okay? You have no idea how much work it is to post these things and record them and do them online. And he's not really getting any intermediate support. Okay? So what I need you guys to do is go and like his videos. Subscribe, maybe comment on them and say thanks for posting this, Mr. Gilbert. And then all over here, you'll see some responses that he's asking for. Okay, so give him a hit and give him a like, give him a subscribe. Okay, that would be awesome. DeAndre, you missed a lot. Marcus, what are you saying? He missed nothing. He missed a lot. Okay, so that is phys ed. If you really want to go, it's MrGilbertEducation.ca/distance learning. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. It's really small. Okay, but I know that you guys are used to going to MrStav.ca. Go to my gym page or MrStav.ca/gym. Click the pink button, and you can get to all of that stuff. Okay, do that. And I'm not just talking to one class, I'm talking to all 3 grade 8 classes. And if you have grade 7 friends, please pass it on to them. Cool? Okay, so we talked about Pascal's law. That. Okay. We started to talk about some calculations. Okay. Today you are going to do some calculations. Okay. So I have practice questions that I've posted in the form of a quiz. Things will look different online, right? So what I need you to do is go to your Google Classroom right now. Go to Google Classroom. I will do it too. Classroom.google. What do you mean, Marcus? I'm just talking about phys ed. What do you mean just phys ed? That's disgusting that you would say just phys ed. Okay, so here we go. In your stream, you're going to see that I posted a new assignment via quizzes, Pascal's Law quiz. Go ahead and click on that. Okay. Yes, you're doing that live right now as you speak. Okay, so 23 questions. Most are decently easy. Some are harder. Okay, there are a couple of things. There's an even spread of multiple choice. Okay, and short answer. Okay. So here you see question 1. State the formula for pressure. I have put this into quizzes and I've made it so that it'll validate your answers. If it's not validating your answers, then you would tell me, MrStav, and I'll take it down and I'll fix it. But it should be validating. So if you get it right, it says yes. And if you get it wrong, it said no. Okay? Marcus wants to know 45 minutes or an hour today. Probably should be done in the next couple of minutes. Okay? Because I want you to use the rest of this time to do this quizzes and do this practice. Use this structured time for your work. Okay. Okay. When you do my quizzes online and you have to put in short answers, remember that the machine isn't that smart. Okay, it's not as smart as me when I'm marking. Okay, which is really smart. So things you need to know when you are answering and you're putting in units. Okay, newtons have to be capitals. Okay, you have to use a capital N. Okay, if you're doing meters, it has to be lowercase. If you're writing pascals, it has to be a capital P and a lowercase a. Tell me in the chat, say got it. Look at that. I'm using a green marker, and so it's cutting out the ink. Can you see me through it? What? That's trippy. Look at that. It's like I burned a hole in it. Yo! That's sick. Okay, Aris wants to know how many chances do you get? You get to do this as many times as you want. Except for Aris. You get to do it 3 times. But don't complain about that, because that's better. Karan gets 1 try. Karan, don't complain about that. Meher gets no tries. He just gets 2%. Okay, if you're using newtons, it is a capital N. If you're using area, it's a lowercase m. But you should be yelling at the screen right now, Mr. Stav. It's not just meters. I gotta use a different color because the green screen is really tripping me out. Okay, it's meters squared. Okay, make sure you don't mess that up. Mr. Stav, I can't type in squared into the website. No, you cannot. So what you are going to type in, listen to me very carefully. You will get it wrong if you write meters 2. If you write M2, the test will mark it wrong. Okay, so you need to write meters, the caret. Okay, the caret is when you hit shift and the number 6 on your keyboard. Do you see the number 6? Okay, when you hold shift and you press 6, you get the caret. So press the caret and then put 2. There are no spaces. M caret 2. This means m to the power of 2. Okay? If you are putting newtons, it has to be a capital N. Okay, lowercase meters squared, meters caret squared. If you're putting Newton meters, it would be Newton, capital N, lowercase m, caret 2. Newton meters squared. Okay? Yeah, I just saw in the chat, Meher says cool, there's a hole in my board. That was like mind-blowing. I'm freaked out right now. Get some more light over here. Come on, light. There we go. All right. And there's one more, which is Pascal's. You will see at the end of questions, it will say, no, use the units like this. And I'll say Newton meters to the power of 2 or Pascals. I actually say or. Okay? Remember we talked that 1 Newton meter squared is equal to 1 Pascals. So if you get the answer 3 Newton meters squared, okay, how many Pascals is that? 3 Pascals. Okay, so if I was writing the test, I wouldn't really want to write Newton meters squared every single time. So I would just write 3 Pascals, capital P, lowercase a. Okay, everybody on the same page with me here? Okay, I'm telling you these things because it is dejecting for you to to get the mark wrong even though you did it right. Okay, and it's really hard for me to do it any other way. MrStav, why don't you just make them all multiple choice questions? Because I need you to be able to do questions without the answer options there for you. Okay? Now, what a lot of students are doing is they're coming to me at guided, and then we're talking, this is in math too, and we're talking about what they put and if they just formatted their answer wrong or if they got the wrong answer. Okay? There are benefits to coming to guided. Kids who are coming to guided are getting answers, we're reviewing their tests, and they're getting better marks. Okay? And it's not because I like them. No, I do like them more now because they came and hung out with me. So come and hang out with me at guided. bit.ly/STAV online guided. Sign up and come hang out. Okay? Okay. Next thing I wanted to talk about for the test. Remember, these machines aren't very smart. Okay? I wish they were smarter than they are. Normally, this would be the right way to write a large number, where you put a space between, right? You go from the decimal place, group letters and numbers in threes. Okay? The answer key is not smart enough for that. Okay? It is also not smart enough if you put a comma. Okay? So, no space, no comma. If you are writing 10,000, you're going to write 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay? Do you got that in the chat? Tell me in the chat. Got it, got it, got it. Nathaniel says he likes multiple choice. Okay? Marcus says, I am a legend. Thank you, Marcus. Bonus marks to Marcus. That man is just racking up the bonus marks. Okay, so if my answer was 10,000 Pascals, you could put one space and then Pascals or no space. It is smart enough to determine a space here between the units. Okay? If you're going to write 10,000 Newton meters, it would look like this. Okay? Do not write Newton meters to the power of 2 or Pascals. Do not write that. Pick either Newton meters or Pascals and use that as your units. Tell me in the chat if you got it. Thank you, Zane. Got it. Nathaniel says no. DeAndre, bonus marks. Thank you for saying I'm a legend. Shout out to DeAndre. Shout out to Kenna. Thank you, Kenna, for responding. Got it. Hopefully this makes sense. I'm about to sign off, but what I want to do is let's do a question together from the test. You want to do a question from the test? Let me know in the chat. Do you want to do an early question on the test or a later question from the test? Okay? Let me know in the chat. DeAndre, do I get it now? Absolutely, DeAndre. I'll give it to you now. Okay, let me pull up a very important slide that all of you should have open as we speak. This one? Here we go. This slide. You want to have this open during this test. This one over my shoulder. Okay? This is what this test is. Okay? It's the triangle. MrStav, I'm good with the triangle. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay? Then you will be good for this test. I am seeing that Justin wants to do a test question from later. Aris wants to do a test question later. Nathaniel, Marcus want to do a late question. All right. Five would be pretty late in the test. All right, let's go. Here we go. Let's talk about this one. 14. A block measures 8 centimeters. Now we're talking about a block, so let's draw a block. Okay, a block measures 8 centimeters. by 5 centimeters by 4 centimeters. On which face will it exert the least pressure? Okay, so pressure, which one will have the lowest pressure? Okay, Marcus, asking for more bonus marks. Got it, Marcus. More bonus marks for Marcus. Just can't stop giving Marcus bonus marks, right? Okay, so which of the sides will have the least amount of pressure? So this side is a 4 by 5 side. So let's say this is 4 by 5. All my markers fell on the ground. Side 2 is 5 by 8. Okay, and one more color. There he is. And the last side is 8 by 4. Okay? Oh, the green one strikes again. Oh. So, which of these will have the least amount of pressure? Now, think back to my lesson, and we talked about snowshoes. Okay? We talked about snowshoes versus the high heel. Okay? With a snowshoe, our footprint is like this. With a high heel, our footprint would look kind of one of those pointy high heels. And we talked about which one would apply more pressure to snow. Or, and the example I used also for the high heel, at a wedding. Okay? The smaller the surface area, the higher the pressure. Okay? So, we wear snowshoes to decrease the pressure that we put onto snow. Okay, so if we flip back to this question, which one would have the lowest pressure? Would it be the higher surface area or the smaller surface area? Okay, so I'm going to talk about that and I'm going to leave it there. You decide. And how do you figure out surface area? Okay, shout it out in the chat. Nathaniel in the chat says that he had it open before Marcus, so I have to take away the marks from Marcus, the bonus marks, and I have to give it to Nathaniel. So shout out to Nathaniel for stealing Marcus's bonus marks. All right, and let's do some other later questions. Justin, tell me when you want me to stop doing more questions. Okay, here we go. Question 15 says an office safe has a weight of 500. Hold on. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my triangle. Okay, I'm drawing it. And I'm going to put force at the top, pressure here, and I'm doing an area here. Oh, I used the green again. I need to stop using the green. Okay? So, as I read the question, I'm just going to fill in my triangle as I go. So, an office safe has a weight of 500 newtons. Where does newtons go? Where does weight go? Does it go in pressure, area, or force? Okay? So, That's important. You need to know that. So newtons is going to go as our force. We measure force in newtons. So here I am. I've got my newtons at the top. Okay. If the area of the base is 1.25 meters squared, okay, where does that go? Think about it. Talk to your computer. Talk to me as if I'm standing right in front of you. Okay, it's good practice. Okay, if the area of the base is 1.25 meters squared, where does that go? In the area portion. And you see right over my shoulder, area is that one. Boom. 1.25 meters squared. And the question says, what is the pressure? So then this remains P. And so because this is P, it's going to be force divided by area. So I always start with my formula. Okay, and then I plug in what I know. I don't know P, but I do know force. And I know area, which is 1.25. Okay, so open up my calculator. If Marcus can put the answer in the chat, then before I get this right, I'll give him bonus marks again. I'm just looking in the chat. Mayher says that this question is not on the test. Now he says, never mind, it's on the test. Ha ha! In your face, Mayher. I never make mistakes. Ask Zanaya. Okay, so here we go. The question says 500 divided by 1.25 equals 400. So pressure equals 400. Okay, if you put 400 into the answer, you will get it wrong. Okay, you need the units. What are the units? Okay, this is one of those questions where it'll say use Newton meters squared. Okay, newtons over meters squared. Okay, or just use pascals. So me being lazy, I'm just going to say 400 pascals. Okay, again, it is not smart. This test is not smart. If you put P equals, you will not get it right. If you put equals, you will not get it right. Just write 400 pascals. Okay? Are we good there? So Amika is asking in the chat, wait, is the test right now? Yes, the test is live. Okay, and I am helping walk through a couple of questions. Okay, and I'm just kind of making sure that you're all on track. So let's go look over here. You're going to see some questions with kilograms. Okay, you're going to have to figure out how to change that from kilograms to newtons. It's just, STAV, that's too hard. Yep. That's my job. All right. You're going to see things like combined mass. These kind of things shouldn't throw you off. You should be able to work through these and use your mathematical skills. Okay. So, there's 23 questions. Calculate the area of the boat. Okay, let's run through, just start this one. Okay, I would always start with my triangle. Force at the top, area at the bottom corner, and pressure over here. And it says right in the question, right there, it says calculate the area, so I know that I don't know area. Okay? So that means that my formula will be area equals force over pressure. Okay? The combined mass of a boat and its crew is 420 kilograms. It exerts a pressure of, oh, you have to convert this one to Mr. Stav. I can hear some of you whining and complaining, and I say to that, yes! Continue to complain and whine and mope and miss me. I can tell you miss me a lot. DeAndre says he needs help with 11. What's 11? Ooh! DeAndre wants help with 11. Okay? So, you can lie on a bed of nails as there are blank number of nails, and so the force is spread over a large contact area. Okay. This is very cool. Back in the day, there used to be magicians who would show you you cannot step on a nail. Okay, if you step on a nail, okay, it will pierce your foot. Okay, it will hurt a lot, a ton. Okay, this happened to me once when I was in high school. I was helping at a construction site, and yes, and then you have to go and make sure that you don't have tetanus and all that stuff. Okay, because the pressure at the tip of this nail is very, 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 very high. Okay? But on a bed of nails, so back in the day, magicians used to think that they would impress people, and they would bring out a bed of nails. See if I can find a picture of it. Please hold. Okay. Okay, so here's a bed of nails, and this guy is lying on it. You could never lie on this one nail. Okay, it would pierce your body because the amount of force going onto that nail, okay, with the amount of pressure that nail is placing on you, okay, the pressure is way too high. But with this bed of nails, what you've done is you're actually increasing the surface area. And by increasing the surface area, you've decreased the amount of pressure at the point of the nail, and therefore it's not as dangerous. Okay? So, in fact, it would actually feel pretty good. Very therapeutic. So, yeah, magicians would do stuff like this to make you like, oh, don't do that. But it doesn't hurt. Okay, the more nails there are, the less pressure because the greater the surface area. That is right there. That is the equation in action. You're seeing the math. Okay, the higher the surface area, the lower the pressure. Okay, because the higher the denominator. All right. So Ken is asking, when there's a decimal, do you round the number? That is a great question. Give me a second to confirm that. Okay, gotta get the answer key off the sheet, off the screen. Okay, good. Didn't want you guys to see the answers. Close call. My quiz. So what I'm just doing is checking that Kenna has asked in the chat. Kenna, which question are you specifically? Which question are you talking about for? I'm just thinking back, I don't remember there being decimals. in any of my answers. So I have not put any decimals in there. Okay, so yeah, if you got a decimal, round to the nearest whole. Thank you for asking that, Kenna. Okay, so Meher, I just scrolled up in the chat. Meher said that everybody's is numbered differently. And if that's the case, I apologize. Sometimes these tests will do that. They'll change the order of questions. So I apologize for that. So earlier in the chat, I looked up, somebody asked how to convert between Pascals and Newton meters. And somebody else in the chat, Meher, said, you just put the exact same number. Yes, because 1 Newton meter is the equivalent, Newton meter squared is equal to 1 Pascal. Okay, so you just put the same number and you just change whichever units you want to put in. Okay. So I'm gonna stop streaming now, and you're going to finish the test, okay, and do your best. Okay. Sign up at bit.ly/STAV online guided for guided support, and we can talk about tests. If you have questions, I can field them there. Okay. Thank you to everybody who was active in the chat. Thank you for asking questions. To be clear with everybody that this was live, this was done live. So let me know how this worked compared to the last time. Was it stronger? Was it better? Did you like it? Give me a rating. Do you like pre-recorded or do you like genuine live content? So let me know, and good luck. Peace out. Have yourselves a good weekend. My math classes, get that translating and reflecting quiz done. Okay, get it done, get it done, get it done, done. Cool? Good luck, everyone. Marcus is way better. Bonus marks, Marcus. Bonus marks. This guy's just racking up the bonus marks. All right. Meher says it's way better. Marcus says no lag. This is awesome. Yay! Productive. All right, peace out, everyone. End stream.